I think volunteering is important for a lot of reasons. One, for our own self-benefit. I think getting out, meeting people with similar interests and a shared passion really just helps to bring a lot of positive energy, stuff we don't really have around when talking about the environment. It can be very bleak, and as people I feel we have a disconnect as, living in a more urban environment. It's sometimes strange to get out and really interact with the environment, but then there's also the benefit you bring to the environment, maintaining and just creating that space for nature to thrive, really. I mean, like everyone, I feel like I do feel anxious sometimes, but I feel as though anxiety is characterized by a feeling of powerlessness. And I think when it comes to climate change, we kind of have to break that mode of powerlessness, as there are things we can do. We can make a difference, we can make a change, and it's okay to invest yourself in the areas you feel passionate about, to know that like-minded individuals in other places are doing the same thing.
Yeah, and he wants, where the fence is, he wants that to be a hedgerow as well, so there's a load of hedge to plant, so there's plenty of trees to plant. But yeah, it's nature, so don't feel like you've got to do it too organised. Isn't that good? Pretty decent hole. Our sites and those of so many other landowners would not be in the good condition they're in without the help of volunteers. I know that we have hundreds signed up. We don't have hundreds at every session, but some sessions we have 20, 25 people come along to help us manage our sites, and without that they would be left to, they'd left to go wild themselves, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you do need input from people. I do a lot of work with younger people at schools as well, and so the conversation comes up there about climate change. But we're confident that some of the activity we've done in Luton is helping people to take some positive action and feel a little bit more optimistic about things, because they're sort of engaging, and it's not the conversations are still quite worrying and depressing, obviously, but if you're out there doing something, then you can kind of, I guess, ease that a little bit.
Yes, it's going in the right direction, rather than saying can't do anything at all and just doing a little bit. So if everybody did just a little bit, it would probably make a difference.
I think engaging people with their local environment, especially the natural environment, so getting out into nature reserves, getting hands-on, dirty hands in the mud, and really feeling like you are working with the environment. It gives people a connection to their area. They can come back and see the tree that they planted years ago has grown, and feel the positivity from that. You showed me. Didn't that entirely. That used most.
Climate and trees are part of my leisure time. For example, when I'm stressed and so depressed, I always move out and go and sit down the tree and get relaxed, think about the future and everything. So it was I get happy to do such a thing, yeah.
And keeping nature greener makes the world a beautiful place to live.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download Metro TV Extend sekarang.